Hello everyone. So today we're going to solve the problem of the day, which is adding ones. And in this problem, we have been given an array of size n, in which initially all the array elements are zero. And we have also been given a positive integer k. And what we have to do is to pick a j variable, which will be one of these integers. And what we have to do is to add one to our array in which our array of position I should be greater than j. So this might sound confusing, but let us look at the test case. So we have n equals 3. This is the size of array, and k equals 4. This is the size of updates array that we have been given. So it is 1, 1, 2, and 3. All right, this is updates array. Let me mark it as u, and initially our array is 0, 0, 0. Since we have array elements 3. So what we have to do is, since we have been given one based indexing everywhere, so what we have to do, we have been asked that in the first position, which is here, we have to add 1 to it. All right. So the result would become 1, 1, and 1. All right. From first place onwards, we have to add 1 to it. This is what it says by this one indicates we have to add this one in our array from the very first place. So for the second one, we again have to add the one from this place. So our array would become 2, 2, and 2. So now when we go on to the third position of updates array, we get to see 2, which means we have to add 1 from the second place onwards. So our array becomes 2, 3, and 3. And if we look for the last one, for the last element, we have been given 3. So we have to add the 1 in our array from the third index, which means this one, the last index. So our final result is 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, that's it. So how are you going to approach this problem is we are going to use prefix sum, in which what we are going to do is mark the place in the array which have been given in our update array as 1. All right. And then we'll take the prefix. So let me write down what I just said. So if we have been given 1, 1, 2, and 3, so what we are going to do is to mark this one in our array. So if our array suppose array elements are 0, 0, 0. So what we will do is to mark this one at the first index, which 0, 0, and 1, 1, 0, 0. All right. The array elements would be, this is the updates array, and this is our original array in which the changes to be made. And for the next one, we will again add this one to its first place. And for the 2, what we are going to do is to 2 add 1 to the second place, not in the whole array. All right. And for the 3, we will add 1 to the third place. So it becomes 2, 1, 1, 1. And then we will take the prefix sum. So the result will we get, first of all, the 2. I hope you know the prefix sum, in which the element, the the current element has the sum of itself and the previous element. All right. So the first element would be the element itself, and the second element would be 2 plus the original element, which is 3. And for the last one, we will have 4. So let me code this approach for you. So initially, what we are going to do is to traverse in the updates array less than save plus plus. And what we are going to do is updates minus 1. A of updates will give me the position where I need to add my 1. Alright, A of updates will give, suppose A of 1. What A of 1 will give? The first position. But I don't want the first position. I need the zeroth position, right? So I will subtract 1 from it to make it 0 based indexing. Alright. And then I'll add 1 to it. So I will increment its value. And then what we are going to do is to take the prefix sum of our original array. So A of I, so for prefix sum, I will start from 1 and A of I plus equals to A of I minus 1. Let us check if we did any mistake. So A of updates minus 1. Okay, okay. Updates of I will be here. Since we are traversing in these in this array, A of updates will give us nothing, but A of updates of I will give us this one. Right. So let us compile. Now let us submit. So, all right, we have solved this problem. Thank you.